Alright, welcome back.
Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Okay. Back again. Continuing Geralt of Rivia. We're heading into the Soul Cairn. Hopefully we're going to be able to deal with some actual monsters this time. Well, the vampires were pretty nice last time around. I think that there's a number of harvesters. And oh, storm golem! I can already see him. Alright. It's gonna be interesting. What the hell is going on? Oh my goodness, there is some craziness going on down there. I think it's because I have so many of them. Yep, and my stats are all weakened for being partially soul trapped. Serana has anything to say.
I can't imagine living here, or being dead here, or whatever they call it. Let's just find my mother.
Yep.
I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity. Seems awful, like they're still suffering.
Are you sure Valerica has the other Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
And if she doesn't?
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean. Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
Not sure if I did that dialogue last time around. It's been a while.
Stay on
But alright, there's... oh, god, there's a lot of craziness. Oh, Serana's already going for it. Alright, let me take some potions. Let's try this creature oil. Wait, no, I think those things count as dead. Let's try that to see if it actually works. I'm still not sure. I'm uncertain. Wizard. Oh, wizard didn't work. What the hell? What's the storm going on? Look at that! Okay, gonna need. Alright. Potion of electric shock resistance. We're gonna have to aim for that storm golem. Oh! It's flimsy! What difficulty am I playing already? Real quick. Master? Yeah, he's pretty flimsy then. Oh, a couple of these guys are still alive. Didn't say that he resisted the oil, so maybe it does work. I don't know. Whatever. One way or another, it's pretty cool. Alright.
I can't remember how long I've been here. Has it been a day or a century?
I wonder if Serana has anything to say about this stuff.
I wonder what these souls do all day. They look bored.
Do you know anything about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
You think we'll meet the ideal masters?
I don't think anyone's ever met the ideal masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
Why are they collecting these souls?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
Why wouldn't a necromancer want to deal with them?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them.
Some of them, you mean?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful.
How do the necromancers communicate with them?
Ah, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back. Let's just find my mother and get out of here.
Okay. I don't quite remember everything that I downloaded for this place. It should be fascinating.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help?
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
I guess that's the end of the talk. Yep. Oh yeah, now there's like quest markers and stuff. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, and there's one mod that improves the map so that it's actually, you know, functional. So you can actually discover locations and you can see where you're going, which, thank God! And I think there's also, another mod that adds quest markers for the Arvak mission and, what's his name, Jube? I'll do those missions, just, see if it, see what kind of monsters are around. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh, there's another storm going over here. Let's see if he's stronger. Hopefully not too strong. Oh, are they not hostile? Yeah, it looks like they're non-hostile to the player. It seems like a lot of the monsters are. Some creature oil. I want to see what happens with that. Distance. I think I still have shot at distance, but why not? Yeah, they go out fast. And drop a pretty good amount of cash. Alright. Alright, these things are important. Help me get something. Oh, wait. Yeah. I think that they actually help you get some of your stats back. But why did I just lose some health? Alright. Arvac's apparently down there. Wait, alright, I gotta try this real quick. Can I use my horse? Yes, I can! Oh! Oh, there goes Arvac. Let's keep up with him. And he faced resistance. Great. It's nice that I can use my horse here, though. Makes traversing the area a lot easier. I couldn't actually go to all of the editing quest markers. Or, discovered locations.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how you got here?
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plonked here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. People would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks.
I don't have 25 husks.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Alright. This stuff is kind of shit anyway, like, it's not great. Oh, that's one of Jupe's pages. Where is Jupe so I can actually get that quest? Let's ride. That is still awesome. And it's not something that she can do in the vanilla game. If you jump on a horse, she just runs behind you like any other companion. Oh, what the? Oh, wait. Let me get my stats back to normal.
What have you got?
Oh. Oh! Whoa! Why? Why is that happening? Oh, okay, forgot her horse explodes. Seriously, that thing went out in 2 hits. What is this? Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait, is that in the vanilla game or? I don't think I've ever. Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Oh, right, that guy with the bow. I should have figured out if I can block arrows with my sword. Alright, next time I find a dude with the bow. Try it. Alright, Oh yeah, we were heading that way.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Roach too far away? Oh, okay, there we go.
What kind of place is this?
That will never stop being cool. Alright. Okay, so it's saying the RVAC mission is over here somewhere. Yeah, that little altar down there. Oh, is that guy? That guy has a bow. Yes. All right. Let's see what happens. First, let me. Wait, Serana, do not kill him. Shit. Wait.
Oh, no, you
Wait,
don't.
no, shoot me. Focus on me. Nope, looks like it still took damage. Oh! Wait, no, wait, shoot me! Yeah, I still take damage. Alright. It seems like it only does elemental protection. Alright. That's still better than nothing, I guess. Couldn't find any mods that, elemental protection. Ah, God. Oh, alright. Frost resistance. And some magic resistance, I guess. Arrow got harpooned. Alright.
The air, the ground. This is all wrong.
Oh.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Well, I kind of have my own horse, so... Besides, Arvak's only like a temporary summon. He'll disappear after a couple minutes. I cannot remember where Jupe is. Because I need to actually talk to him before I can get his quest. Despite the fact that I already picked up one of his pages. Whoa! What? Oh, holy shit! Alright, yeah, let's do a quick save here, because, oh god, Jesus. Alright, yeah, let's try the the actual poster support for this one. I don't want to overdo the potions at the same time, but I think I should be alright. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And I already put the undead oil on blade. Yeah. That was a lot easier than I thought. He reminded me of Detloff, so I figured that would be harder, because fighting Detloff is, like, ridiculous.
I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity. Seems awful. Like they're still sick.
Okay, well, that guy wasn't that bad. I kind of regret killing him that fast. Alright, okay, so my horse is here. We're, like, right near where Larica is. I kind of want to speak to Jude, but I'm not sure where he is, and I kind of don't want to, like, run around mindlessly hoping to find him. So, let's just head over to Larica. She sends us on a little quest around most of the Soul Cairn. So hopefully we'll end up running into Jude while we're doing that. And he'll send us on another quest around even more of the Soul Cairn. Oh gosh, another grave. Alright, oh, he noticed me. Shit. Does that only last for like one hit? Okay, whatever. Alright, let me... That's not gonna be useful for a while. Dead oil. Are my stats still boosted? Yeah. Hopefully they don't run out in the middle of the battle. Though I will take a closer at this map. Ah, I'm almost out of those. But my horse is here, so I'm good. Whoa! Oh, he's dead already. Alright. He deals a lot of damage, though. It's interesting that... Oh, gosh. It's interesting that the monsters added in aren't allied with each other. Aren't allied with each other. So they're actually fighting each other if they're in the same spot. Which I find to be interesting. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, let's just head out.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
There's no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molag Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual willingly.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Cold Harbor?
It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion.
Tyranny of their son requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll need your help.
Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers.
And Serana's opinion of this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnavir roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
Sort of attention.
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you?
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time.
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require substance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
What do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
No, why not?
If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison. I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
How are you feeling after talking to your mother?
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why did you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
She doesn't seem too fond of him.
The moment we gave ourselves to Moloch Ball, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were caught in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad about the way things are. Sorry, I know you're trying to help. Thanks. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Okay. It gave Serrano like a pretty good amount of depth, like compared to just about every other follower you can pick up. Okay. Oh, there's a Roach. This part's gonna actually be way faster since you have Roach. You can't take a horse with you to the Soul Cairn. Or maybe you can. I've never actually tried. You'd have to sneak it through the castle. Oh, no, that just seems too complicated. Are my stats back to normal? Nope. And I guess I was probably wrong about... Oh, something's there. Alright. Okay. That's just some bonemen archers. Not really worth the fight. Okay. There's a lot of these guys here. After this. Let's go. Thunderbolt. That horse is badass. Just a freaking suicide bomber. I don't think it damages me. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Take a potion. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I can still cast that with one hand. Shot at him. Oh god, yeah. I know that the Silver Sword's OP, but this is on Master difficulty. Come on. I think Saran is dealing with the Bone Men. I should probably go help her. Oh, no, she's not. Okay. Right. Oh, God. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty nice travel menu right now. I think I'm actually gonna leave those guys alone though. Hopefully we run into Jude. If I take his quest, I'll be sent pretty much all around the Soul Current. Just have no idea where he is. Is he in the other section, or is he in this part? Oh! Oh, there's a harvester! Oh, Christ. Alright. Oh! Horse is about to blow up. Okay, jeez. I don't even know where to start with this one. If anyone didn't see, I did like a little small video about these harvesters. Just a small thing, but yeah, I fought the strongest one added in by the mod. So yeah, check it out if you want more about how these things fight. Should be on my channel somewhere. Is it here? Oh, he's blocked in. Oh, alright. Still have my crossbow? Yes. Oh, whoops. Ugh. Skyrim, maybe. Gotta aim slightly underneath. Yep. Where'd he go? Roach is gonna spend all day trying to shoot him. Okay, where the... Oh, there it is. Is having that much problems with one boneman? Yeah, might as well live the tree a little bit. Okay. Alright. Where's the next one? Down there? Do I still have force call on? Yeah. That's with fun then. Nope. Still not sure if that actually does damage to me. So I'm gonna treat it as if it does.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Oh, there you go. It shouldn't take a while to get over here. Okay, maybe I should have walked. It's actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Wait, what is that? Oh, there's more of them? Jesus. Oh, the horse is there. Yeah, that's a lot better. A lot more of a challenge. Fight him without being totally juiced up on potions. Where's the stuff that he drops? Because I heard that, yeah, these black grand soldier. Wait, no. I know that there's like a hidden boss, like a hidden vanilla boss fight. You have to like collect some sort of special soul gems. Not sure if I'm gonna do that. I've never done it before. Not sure how strong the boss is. So, got another vampire over here. I don't know. I feel like I killed it too easily last time, so maybe I'll just. Go at it with maybe just the oil. See what happens. I don't know, maybe swallow. I feel like Quinn's kind of cheating in this case. Oh, he's in another case where he's not protecting himself. I don't know where that happens sometimes. They're like the elder vampires too, they don't really protect themselves much. They just kind of let you hit them, which is weird. I know there's two different versions of the vampire mod put up by two different people, so maybe the other version's better? I don't know. They're both ports, so, and I believe that they have almost identical file sizes, so I don't know why they're different. Alright, let's head over to the last master. What the? Oh, it's more. There's more of them. Alright. These guys are just everywhere down here. Oh, it's a horse. Yeah, I feel a vibration effect when you explode, but it doesn't actually hurt me. Okay. Alright, let me take out this last ideal master. Probably gonna end the video though before I free Valerica. Could be fast. Yeah, that's one of the gems. May or may not be an ideal master. Got some bone men over here. Don't think I have that much time to actually deal with them separately. Oh, I gotta go up? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna deal with the bone men. And then we'll go up to the top in the next video. Oh! These guys are actually kind of annoying now. How many times am I going to have to fight you? Alright. Oh, no, there's still enemies around here. Second. Oh, is that Jube down there? Walking around? I think he is. Wait a second. Nope, nope, never mind. It's just regular soul. Oh. Is there another person you want to kill, Serrano? Probably up in that tower. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully. Not really sure how things are gonna work after I'm done with the Soul Cairn, because then I'm gonna have to head over to what's called Blackreach. But that's kind of pretty much going to be all vanilla, so I'm not really sure if that's going to be interesting or anything anyone wants to see. But yeah, I guess you'll see. Maybe I'll skip it. I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.